In this video, I'm going to provide a brief introduction to headers. Headers are metadata that you send along with an API request. So headers tell the API, this is who I am, or this is the format I want the data sent back in, or this is my credential that allows me to access the data. Information like that. So I'll present this with a little example. This is the weather.gov alerts example we've been kind of working with and expanding on throughout this unit. Here's where we were as of our last page. And the last time you saw this code, I asked you not to run it. This code will run, but I told you not to. And that's because this code is lacking something that weather.gov asks us to include. Weather.gov asks us to include a header that tells them who we are. So in Python, a header is a dictionary, and I'm going to copy and paste that. So here is a header, and weather.gov is giving us the format they want us to use. User-agent is the key, and then weather.gov requests that the value include an email address. So there's no perfect standardization here. This is why proper documentation is so important. I only know that weather.gov wants the header to look specifically like this because weather.gov told me to. And depending on the situation, there's other information that a header might include. So APIs are going to default to sending JSONs back. But here is something we could add to our header to explicitly tell it. We want this to come back to us as a JSON. Weather.gov does not have API keys, but if it did, we might have something like this: authorization colon API key. We'll talk about more about that later. For now, I'll delete it because weather.gov doesn't require it. And once we've defined this header, we go to the .get and we pass it as a parameter. Headers equals headers. And now we can legitimately run this code and get back our data, which, as you can see, our data is now here. So that's an introduction to headers. Again, these are not standardized. So this is where proper documentation is so important. The API documentation should tell you what headers it's looking for and what values it accepts. But since there's no international API review body, I can't swear that every API you'll be interested in will actually do that, I'm afraid.